Alright, so welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So yeah, last episode we talked to Pipsqueak right here. Last episode, let's talk to Smuggy, bro. During the investigation, let's do this shit. What are you doing here, Smuggy? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm Can you stop saying? Can you stop calling yourself plain? Like, can you at least stop saying the word plain in your sentences? For some reason, when she says she's plain, it doesn't. It actually does not bother me all that much. Comparing to, especially comparing to Himiko's magic and Angie's Atura. Those two things piss me off more, bro. So yeah, but it's plain to see that investigate. Oh my god, do these characters each have like? Are each of these characters one note, bro, or have only one joke about them? Because I'm not laughing, bro. Like, you know what's similar? You know what piece of media is similar of characters having one note and one joke? Pocketail Island of Total Drama. Total Drama Pocketail Island. Many of his characters is like one note, bro. In that series, bro. In that, which is the second half of the 15th season of Total Drama, bro. So yeah, bro. Like dead ass, bro. And you all, and honestly, Total Drama Pocketail Island, I actually do not like, bro. Most of his characters are pretty horrible, bro. Honestly, the only characters I really liked were Sean and Jasmine. That's mostly it, bro. Sammy and Sky are okay at best, but everyone else is just. And Max is, he's whatever, bro. But the rest of the cast is fucking horrible. Rest of the cast. So yeah, like for example, like for example, like for example, Leonard is just that one dude for the Triumph the Comic Dog segment, bro. About that one Star Wars convention, bro. Fucking Buto just makes sound effects, bro. Though honestly, with Buto, he's to me, he's not as bad as some of the other characters. Mainly because he only had a single episode, bro. Hell, matter of fact, Buto is the only Total Drama contestant to only appear in one episode, bro. That's if you exclude the Redonkulous Race spinoff, bro. Hell, even then, all the contestants come back in Redonkulous Race in the finale. So yeah, Sugar is basically Honey Boo Boo essentially, bro. Because they're both stuttering, they're both obnoxious country girls, bro. Like for real. But learning about what happened to Honey Boo Boo behind the scenes, I won't be too harsh on Honey Boo Boo, considering everything that happened to her behind the scenes, bro. During the whole, during the whole top, during the whole TLC days of her career, bro. And I'm talking about the damn network TLC, bro. So yeah, so yeah, bro. She was somewhat abused by her mom, bro. Honey Boo Boo. Because if you watch that one film on Lifetime that's about Honey Boo Boo, you begin to notice that damn, she went through a lot behind the scenes, bro. It kind of made me feel bad for shitting on her, bro. But she was still obnoxious in those TV shows, but seeing her go do terrible shit behind the scenes, damn, bro. Well, Sugar is such an obnoxious character for someone her age, bro. Uh, Scarlet, Scarlet was fine most of the most of the season. That was until when she was revealed to be evil, and and Scarlet eventually turns to this over the top villain, bro. Over the top cartoonish villain, bro. Like this is supposed to be a reality show, right? Like, so why in the living hell are we having cartoonish elements all over the place, bro? I get that Toe was a cartoon, I get it, bro. But it's supposed to parody reality shows, so it should not be having these all these cartoonish moments in the show, bro. Sure, Island has like two dream sequences, but at least those were like just two or so moments, two or three cartoonish moments with majority of the shit in Island being actual realistic situations, bro. So yeah, aka stuff that you would see in real life, bro. Is that so? Did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about it. Thinking about it, I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them. For real, Suichi. Like just thinking about them won't solve any clues, girl. In fact, I still haven't found anything. To get to it, looking around is how you find clues. I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Smoking gifts will keep you being told Claire. So I decided to plainly keep an eye on him. You don't have to put plain in every fucking sentence. I know she does not. I know that Sumagi does not have the word plain in every sentence. I know that, but this cutscene feels like it, bro. Like at least, like I said, at least Sumagi using the word plain isn't as bad as Angie saying Atura every 5 fucking minutes. Matter of fact, every like 5 seconds, bro. Or Himiko talking about magic all the damn time and claiming that her shit was real, even though that we all know that's fake, bro. That magic isn't real. That way, even plain old me can help out. Mm. For occasion, on my fit side, it has nothing to do with the case. There are several swords stabbed into human-sized box. But if there was a person inside, they would come out just fine. That's a trick. That's a trick, I think. It has nothing to do with this case. Might as well talk to Kaito's dumbass, even if it's to solve the case. But really, Hugo's tricks is what makes things kind of boring. Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic? Please don't. Please don't, Kaito. Please don't, bro. Because magic is not real, bro. I've been know that magic's not real. That'd be like saying if Santa Claus is still. That'd be like saying Santa Claus is real at an adult age, bro. Like we all know that Santa is not real, bro. We all know that, bro. Like, like, let me give you a buck. Let me give you a buck for you guys. If Santa was real, would there be Black Friday or Cyber Monday sales from stores? I don't think so. Like, and that shit, Cyber Monday and Black Friday sales. When I see them in my teenager in my teenage eight days, that's when I begin to know that Santa isn't real, bro. He isn't real, bro. If he was, then there would be no Black Friday or Cyber Monday sales. Trust me, Santa is not fucking real, bro. Like, oh, Kaito believes in Hugo's magic. That's not what I fucking mean. It's just I was just thinking about her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people. But yes, I guess you could think about it that way. Besides, it's like my dream to go to space. I believe I could travel across the Milky Way. I believe I will meet aliens. Fly around space with the thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure. So it's like that. Kaito, that's stupidest thing I ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help the situation. Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up, Kokichi. Hey, who you calling stupid? You? But to be fair, you are pretty stupid at times, Kaito, bro. Like, for example, you constantly call Suichi a sidekick, even though that Suichi acts more of a, even though Suichi does all the fucking work around here, bro. So Suichi should be the leader, not you, bro. You don't do shit, Kaito. Also, I remember that nighttime workout shit. You wanted Suichi to do 50. You wanted to have 50 push-ups, but yet you yourself didn't even do 50. You wasn't even halfway towards 50, bruh. So shut the fuck up, Kaito. And don't need it, yo. Ugh. What a huge saw. It's fully used for the saw a person in half trick. What else is there need to investigate, bro? Oh, that's it. Huge water tank. It looked like the one that was used in Hugo's show. Looked like the same tank Hugo used in his show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Hugo told me in Kimo when we carried the tank out of here. Perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encourage again walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be switched or mechanism. Yeah, bruh. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near top that opens up, but why open up here? That looks way too small, oh boy. Wait, perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to open here. Well, looks like we don't have anything to search for. What was the other shit? The pool and what? We almost lab. You gotta investigate. Third floor. It showed something important, bro. Since it had the exclamation point, that means something important must have something to do with the damn investigation, bro. One notable thing we noticed is that Maki was mostly absent from chapter two, bro. Mostly because she was in her damn lab most of the time, bro. Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier you said you were going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that? You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve the case on your own? That's completely different. That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Can you please stop calling Suichi your sidekick, dipshit? Sidekick? Yep, Suichi my sidekick now. No, he fucking isn't, Kaito. Should it be the other way around? Facts, Maki. Thank you, Maki. It should have been the other way around. Facts, like that I agree with. It should have been the other way around. Kaito should have been the sidekick, bro. Like dead ass. The dumb one should be a sidekick. Facts. And and Kaito, you're the dumb one, bro. Dumb one. I'm more of a scientist type of guy. You're not. You're not a scientist. You're a fucking dumbass, bro. Hell, my mom knows more about science than you, Kaito. So this stuff isn't really my thing. Then you're the fucking sidekick, Kaito. Would would be a scientist be would be a scientist be helpful for investigation? Right, like and you're not helpful at all, Kaito. Like hell, even Maki's calling out your dumbass. More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason? Why do you care, bro? It's been because it's bothering me. You've been in here ever since your room is opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters. Is this an interrogation? That's not what I'm trying to do. I just wanted you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so. It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to. But wouldn't that make Maki sus though? Because the because remember, if you don't help us, then you end up as sus, bro. But you should at least cooperate with our investigation, because all my lives are on the line. If I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night, shower, including last night. Then I then can I ask you this? Did you see Gota at all last night? Gota was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us. How were you able to avoid being caught? Gota did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death with your own tongue, that's all. Damn. Damn, that's kind of fucking dark. Don't you think, Maki? Like, to be fair, you act pretty dark at times, girl. Like, you give me Shadow the Hedgehog vibes, Maki. Not just from your appearance, but from the way you act. So Gota got scared off by that? Well, guess he would hold back against a girl. I listened to Maki's testimony. A question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that? Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Oh, you are? Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. How do you know that, bruh? Like, Maki, Maki has been mostly absent for this chapter, bruh. So it could have been her, bruh. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck, bruh. It could have been. You don't know that. That's what instincts tell me. That your instance is fucking wrong, Kaito. But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Suichi, okay? He's my sidekick. No, he's pretty good. No, 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 no. You're the fucking sidekick, Kaito. Stop calling yourself a leader, bruh. I know he doesn't say it, but this is what he applies himself as. Like, in the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki is that she was here the whole time, and no one else can verify the testimony. Might be a problem later. Maki alone. What about you, Kurumi? What are you doing here, Kurumi? We all agree to investigate at least one person, one other person present, yes. As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. So you're staying with Maki. That's a good thing. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage? Of course, since you are here, Suichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine it. Was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gota yesterday, around 6 in the evening. Last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him all yesterday, actually. You are fine, Kaito. What's the point is the last time someone witnessed him alive. The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive. Gota was the last one to see him alive around 8 p.m. yesterday. So basically, Ryoma must have died somewhere between 8 p.m. yesterday and the morning time sometime. Because remember, Ryoma was killed. We saw him already. I think he was already dead by the time he by the time he went into the tank, bruh. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him and using his Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured. Furthermore, 30 minutes later, Mew saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gota. In that case, Gota's testimony is highly credible. Well, at least Well, at least we know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. Alright, now the fucking tennis court land. Handcuffs were found in the tank here. Handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. Made like left trace evidence. So look, it's a little different from what we were here before. It feels off. Suichi, nothing. Let's figure out the handcuffs. We should probably take care of the problem first. The net, bro. Be honest, it's not much here. There's probably only the shower room, probably. It's the first time I've been here. Yeah, that's where the handcuffs came from, the shower room. Shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate 10 pros. Looks more like the Ultimate Prisoner's lab. Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that? Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monaco got a bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Handcuffs right here, but without doubt. These these are the handcuffs. Look how the handcuffs hang on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Well, wait, are they the same? Duh, they're the same. Think so. Here, look. See, one empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. What about this window? Window has no vines of barbed wire or bars blocking it. There was one window that you can see for the pool area. This is probably that window. Let's open it and make sure. Pool. Oh, wait up. We're on the third floor. So we're pretty high up, yeah. If you did it just right, I think you could jump into the pool from here. Yeah, you can swim anytime other than nighttime. It said that it was school rules, the rules of the pool area as well. Well, I don't want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Wait a second. What's this? It look like a weird scratches the window frame. You're right. There are definite aberrations here. Sparks are similar to ones that were the gym window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window's frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looked like it would hold even with a hard weight. Yeah. You understand, right, Sweetie? What? How basic I am to have known such a super ultra important clue. Bitch! Suichi was the one that found the clue, dumbass. So, so things were Kaito Momota. No, you did not do shit, bro. It was Suichi that found this shit out, bro. I mean, I found the pretty important clue too, but I wouldn't say No, Suichi, speak up. Speak up. You're the one that found the clue, Suichi, not him, bro. He didn't do shit, bro. Like, dead ass. It's a pretty big stone sink. It could fill up a lot of water. But what's this? Scratches on a stone, like something was scraped against it. You're right. What made them? The scratch marks are clearly not natural. It must have been made by some kind of metal. That's interesting. Alright. We came here to confirm my suspicion, but the handcuffs found in the tank. But we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points to be concerned to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence. It seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident. Then, then on to the next place. There's no point staying here. So where should we go? As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground. The hell? Something caught on my leg. It looked like a cable. So this is the test net. So this is for the test net. Man, whoever left this should have put it in the corner. Wait, the test net. I see. So that's why this room feels odd. I should investigate this in detail. Where's the fucking cable net, bro? I thought the room felt off because of that. When we came here last night, the test net was up. But now the cable has been removed. So like someone took the cable off. Why would they do that? Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need. It's about 50 feet long. What? Oh, I was in a tennis club until middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in a tennis club, that's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that. Did you know Ryoma from before? Never met him, but I heard a lot about him. I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid. Then, then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much. I ended up getting too hard on him. Regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So you must have met him beforehand, bro. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? There's something about it bother you? Nothing specific. Just I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? This proves me even further that Kaito's a dumbass, bro. And Kaito should be the one that's the sidekick, bro. Alright, I searched the whole area now. Let's move on to the next one. The stolen places left to search. Yeah. Two places, bro. The pool and Ryoma's like lab, bro. I mean, Rio was rude, bro. I'm sorry about that. Well, there it is. This is Rio's room. So where's his video? I don't see it say around anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase. I told open all the drawers one by one, check each of them. But that's weird. I can't find it anywhere. So we can't find it. That's alright. It's the clue in itself. What do you mean? You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video. If that motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. The Culprit will leave behind such kind of incriminating evidence. That's true. And the video is not in the room, which means so it's just like we thought. That video was the motive. Yes, that's the best explanation I could think of. Alright. You know what? I get sick and tired of Kaito calling Suichi a sidekick. Where Kaito should be the one that's a sidekick, bro. And we're only on the second chapter, bro. And this is the chapter that Suichi and Kaito start working together, bro. So yeah. Right, just expected. Oh my god. What's mad, Suichi? Nothing. By the way, I was thinking, maybe we all should have watched those spoiler videos after all. What? They showed the most important people to us, right? So maybe we should have watched them without looking away for the truth. And at the time, I agreed with Kibo. After thinking about it, I changed my mind. And if we worried about watching them alone, we could have watched them together. Watched them together. We should have gathered together and watched all the videos. Share everyone's motives. So even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone. That's what cooperation is, right? That's what Kokichi was trying to do. Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Don't you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? No. If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us. That's what a normal person would have done. But the thing is, he's not normal. Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He never tell us. That little pipsqueak, Kokichi. Kokichi's a piece of shit, Kaito. That's true. It's possible to know what Kokichi is thinking, but I suppose he could have been acting out in favor for once. Punch I did. Damn, we constantly coughing and spitting, bro. Like, and I do apologize for any coughing and spitting. That was never my intention, never. This comes out of nowhere, bro. This tire, bro. There's an air tube floating in the pool. No, that's a fucking tire, bro. It looked like a big scratchy rubber wood. It's a tire. For fuck's sakes, bro. Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves? Oh my god, these little cunts right here, bro. Don't look at us. I don't like water. Oh my god, skip. Skip, 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 bro. Skip, 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 bro. Like, so that it was one of us that put the ear tube there, not the Monaco. Yeah, bro. Like, I had to skip that whole thing because that whole thing was just bullshit, bro. Like, look at this dialogue, like, look at this fucking dialogue, bro. This is this is dialogue of bullshit, bro. Like, for real. This is bullshit, bro. That's why I skipped it, bro. Because because the shit that he was talking about was bullshit, bro. Like, it had nothing to do with the story, bro. Like, damn. Which is why I hate the fucking Monocubs, bro. Well, it doesn't matter. The other two is probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case, which if it was just playing around, then why is the rope tied to it? Could it be what could be for it? That is intriguing. I can see the gym's window over here. This window we investigate from a tower station in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up, but you wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder. I agree, the ladder only barely reached the window. And it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there. Yeah, you might be right. This window that was in the shower room, we almost fell. This pool equipment shed. I'll take the look inside just in case. But is that an electric air pump? Let's see. I could easily fill a large air tube with this. It doesn't seem to be anything else we're expecting. It's a fabric, bro. Oh, there's something else. Floating in the pool. Like a little piece of fabric. It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about. We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash. What if this is a clue, Kaito? Yes, but perhaps it's just my true shit, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My true shit is an ultimate detective. The rope tied to it. Me for it. That's intriguing. Can't stay here forever. Let's get a spot. We don't have time to be lazy around. Is that right? Oh my god! Stop calling Suichi a fucking sidekick, bro. You're the one that's lazy around, Kaito. Like you're being hypocritical right now. You claim that people should not be lazy around, but yet you're fucking lazy, Kaito, yourself. What's I about? Sorry, fine. So nothing has changed. What else is there to investigate, bro? Is it a rule sign? Here. Alright. The balls are about pools, they say. Oh, Makuma, what's up? Oh, don't jump me in the pool, especially at nighttime. Well, where you come from? Well, to be fair, in the public pools where I live, they say no diving, bro. To be fair, so yeah. I mean, jumping itself is fine if you want to jump in front of a car or train. That's on you. But the pool is off limits at nighttime, so no swimming. See no swimming at nighttime. That would be a violation, right? If anyone violates the school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. Then a person will be ripped apart by the Exos. Yeah, so basically, breaking one of his rules will result in execution, bro. Like for example, another rule being that if you try to attack Makuma, that's breaking the rules, bro. According to Makuma himself, bro. Hell, there was at least like I think 3 people who attempted to attack Makuma, bro. Mondo, Mukuro, and Akane, bro. Though Mondo and Akane did manage to survive, Mukuro did not, bro. As Mukuro was killed by those spears for attacking Monokuma. So yeah, basically come to show you that Monokuma ain't playing, bro. So yeah, so yeah, you go that far, but so far Siren has gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart yet. Since that's the case, we can assume no one's was in the gym or pool at nighttime, but at the very least, no one alive. No swimming at nighttime. That might play into the case. Is that it? So, Suichi, does the pool really have anything to do with the case? We all got psyched up about it, but doesn't seem to have like there was any clues here. Well, the other two is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case. But, if that air two is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, then why don't they clean it up? Just leave it sitting out like that. Don't you think that's straight up careless? Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that could use to get the into. Warlow was so low that he couldn't grab the two even if he did manage to bring it closer. Then why not jump in and fish out by hand? Oh, that's right. They couldn't get in the water. They couldn't get into water. Yeah, I suppose I could think of it that way.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kind of like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
Facts, Monkua. Monkua is the homeboy, bro. He loves that porn just like me, bro.
Exactly. Some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later.
Well, like it's time, bro. Yeah. Hey, why do you look so worried for now? You can do it. I believe in you. Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance I'm the I believe you because I want to. There's no reason other than that. What? Isn't that why I believe it? Is that the reason why you believe in Kayate? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed by in the end, but don't. If I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. Just, we're still young. I can't die before I have my first drink or gone to space. If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then what? Then when? Now it's all you got. Yeah, Kaito, I know. That's the expression I want to see. Hey, that's my. Oh my God, no, no. I'm not calling Suichi a sidekick. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Kaito is the sidekick, bro. Kaito should know that he's the sidekick and Suichi is the leader, bro. Because Suichi does all the work, and Kaito is such a dumbass, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. Can't die in a place like this. Never. Never. Let's go, bro. I'm not gonna talk to dumbass Kaito, bro. Like he keeps calling Suichi sidekick, even though that Suichi feels more like the leader as opposed to a sidekick, bro. And Kaito feels more like a sidekick. Oh, Kaito is too fucking dumb to be a leader, bro. Like if it wasn't for Suichi, we would have not gone that this far, bro. So Suichi should be the leader, bro. Everyone's here essentially, so yeah.
Everyone,
So everyone ready? It's not like we have a choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monka has you trained. You got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we? Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time. Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate? You want me to deal Akio chopped your head off, huh? It's not even Akio anymore. It is. Yeah, that's just straight up murder, Tanko. Like, and you forgot that if you murder someone, if you forgot that if you murder someone, you'll end up being a culprit, bro, as well. The matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then. Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial. Let's fucking go, bro. Go appear before us with a pump, as if saying heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door. We were silent. One hears our unsteady breathing. Since we passed through the door, I started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further, further still. Well, sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My brain had become more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder. So I thought I will pass out my nerves. The elevator came to a stop. But it wasn't the end, no. It was only just the beginning. You obviously arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because how wonderful it is? No, idiot. Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exos to build this courtroom. The father just took all the credit. But I'm happy to be. Oh my god. It's really created his henchman bit. Oh my god. Skip this part, bro. You put elaborate detail into this courtroom. Almost like it's for show. Oh my god. Put that fucking tongue away, Monokuma, bro. Like you never had a tongue beforehand, bro. Sure, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just a show? Are you showing this to the people outside and those people aren't with us? So you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean? Oh my god. That is something you should never joke about, Monokuma, bro. About people no longer being with us. That's one thing you should never joke about, bro. In other words, only 13 are the only ones left in this world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. Then the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the Ultimate Tennis Pro, after falling from his forward glory, he told us that he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight besides us, get out here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is right here now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth to get out of here where everyone alive. We want to survive. I can't die here. I want to keep my promise to her. That being Suichi's promise to Kaede. So yeah, let's go. In the next episode, I'm gonna do the class trial, bro. Yes, save, 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 save. So yeah, that's it for this episode, yeah, guys. In the next episode, we're starting the second class trial in the next episode. Viper